were able to engage authentically with our community. We were able to prioritize what they were interested in and not just what we were interested in as researchers, which allowed us to have a project that's sustainable. So it's not just about what we wanted, but what the community wanted and needed. And so it's been transformational because it's not just transactional. It's not just about what we want.
We're also able to trust the embodied knowledge of the community, right? When we talk about academia and this bridge or barrier between the community or the everyday person, we're now able to validate or legitimize the lived experience and really bring in this core belief that we really hold dear, that like the community knows what they need.
That knowledge is based in ancestral knowledge, that's based in cultural knowledge that is there, and sometimes it's not recognized as where it comes from. But in doing some of this work, we have been hearing stories such as when we ask, well, where did that knowledge come from? Well, that came from our grandmothers.
Mm-hmm.
And then where did your grandmothers get it from? Where it came from their grandmothers.
Mm.
So you begin to see that pattern and trend of that connection to that ancestral knowledge. So there's rich knowledge there and rich information that needs to be brought in a protective way, in a respectful way, and not in an exploitive way. But that needs to be perpetuated and for the next generations. So that's some of our goals, is to continue this work and kind of focus in on, okay, we have the answers.
And because our research was community-led, we were really able to honor the community itself, to allow the community to really guide us in our efforts, to guide us in the type of questions that we were asking. They were really positioned as the central focus and central guides of the research study, which really allowed us to showcase and capture their experiences, as opposed to coming in with a researcher-led agenda and really just trying to publish things that mattered to us. We sought the community to allow us to showcase their voice, to give them an audience.
Oftentimes we go in with a savior complex, that we're going to go and save the community, but the community are experts themselves. They have a PhD in what's going on in their communities, and they know it better than anybody.
The only people who really know the answers to their problems are the people who are living those problems, because most of those problems actually come from policies and practices that these people didn't create, and that rather than being studied as objects, they're actually change agents.
Just continue to involve the community in research, but not just give them fish, but teach them to fish. So teach them to do research themselves, because they have a lot of good things and they shouldn't have to wait on someone to come in and be able to capture the data and things that they collect every day that they don't think about, but it's really important data and information that they can use to resurface back and to build their own communities up.
I came in first as a participant before I joined the research leader role, and learning like the role of activism or community organizing. I never really saw myself really driven to bring forth change in that particular space or in that particular way. That was an aha moment of like, hey, I can be the person that's behind the scene, that sit at the table, that bring those uncomfortable conversations and still be able to walk away from the table having won something for our community, that is a part of organizing. And so that has really driven me to continue to push forward, to continue to be bold and talking to people who are in leadership roles, and finding that connection that for both people who are sitting at the table so that we both can walk away having won something that will continue to drive the change in the future.
One moment that really has stuck with me from our CRHE work was the excitement that community members had to contribute to the project and to see their ideas be heard and their experiences listened to, and to feel like I was able to translate that into survey research that really asked questions that they wanted answered.
Research, as we conceptualized it, has changed, and it has meant action for our community. It's been a way for our community members to engage around a project or a topic that's of interest to them. Our community consistently showed up, not just willing to share their stories, but to support one another, to encourage one another, to keep each other going.
So one of the goosebump moments that really stuck out with me as we were working and engaging in this project was really talking with the community and noticing how members of the community talked about the fact that no one asked these questions, that the questions that we were asking in our research was never asked, and their experiences were no one ever sought to really fully understand their experiences. So that really gave me chills as we were navigating our project.
Because our research was community led, we were able to ensure that our data collection, the areas in which we collected the data, pretty much every aspect of the project was done in a way that was culturally competent and done in a way that the target population, being African American women, would best receive it.
So because our community research was youth-led and truly community-based, we were able to listen and understand the issue in a language that is authentic to the current moment. And I think that's one of the challenges with any type of youth-engaged work, is making sure that it's relevant to them and the challenges and the issues that they're navigating, as well as the solutions that feel relevant to them. It's really important that we build things that they'll use, and we're able to do that because of the trust we've built.
However, once we were able to complete the project, I was very happy to see how over the years the amount of participation has increased, not just for the research purposes, but also other focus groups and programming. And so it was really, it was one of those moments where, when you are reflecting on your work on a particular project, that came to mind.
It certainly is evident that the populations that we have been studying under this project are so resilient. They've overcome so many obstacles throughout the years, and they're still willing, and there's still hope that's very alive in those communities.
I think something important is that we were able to kind of expand the voice of our community members through other entities, like the hospitals. Now they come to us and ask, important questions about the reality of the community.
So that's real exciting that we've been able to have this opportunity to be able to do this, and so long needed. And, and so it's time that we become what we like to term move from being invisible to visible.
How we all connect and how each of our stories unique. And so for me, what I've gotten out of CRHE as an individual is really a deeper sense of the stories people have, and how important it is for us to work with each other and to support each other, and not let larger systems divide us, because those larger systems can really be destructive. And so for me, the gift of CRHE is really giving is a tapestry of stories, and how we need to bring that tapestry together to really change the system for everyone's good.
This research has been healing. When you think about the healing process, the first thing is really you acknowledging, and then I think a lot of times our people in our community, they have their trauma has been silenced, and so they have to endure it, and it comes out in different ways. Sometimes not so good ways, and so now you have a community of people who you're able to heal with, or you're able to understand the process and even ways to heal.